Alright, traders, heads up. Futures are sliding this morning, and we've got CPI data out of the UK Tesla drama before the bell, and a key speech from Powell later today that could shake the tape. Let's get you locked in before the market opens. As of 7:45 a.m. Eastern, here's how things are shaping up. S&P 500 futures are down about 0.35%. Nasdaq futures are taking a slightly bigger hit, down 0.55%. Dow futures are off by just 0.2%, holding up a bit better. Looks like tech is catching more of the heat this morning, no surprise given the macro headlines overnight. We're seeing a bit of profit-taking after Monday's rally, and some nervousness ahead of today's Fed speakers. Let's talk overnight action. European markets are mixed after a hotter-than-expected UK CPI report came in at 3.3% YOY versus the 3.1% expected. That puts rate cut hopes in Europe back on ice, and it's weighing on risk sentiment globally. Asia closed mostly lower. Nikkei dropped 1.2%, and Shanghai Composite slipped 0.4%, driven by weaker-than-hoped Q1 GDP numbers out of China. Oil is steady near $85 a barrel, but gold is catching a safe haven bid, up around $2,400 an ounce. Traders are clearly hedging ahead of today's Fed talk. And this just in, Tesla cut prices again in the US and China overnight, sparking another wave of margin concern. Stock is down about 3.5% pre-market. Here's what we're watching on the economic calendar. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Housing starts and building permits. Expectations are soft. We're looking for a pullback to around 1.45 million starts, which could show cracks in the housing resilience narrative. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Fed's Jerome Powell speaks at the Washington Economic Forum. This is the real wild card. The market wants clarity on rate cuts, but don't be shocked if Powell plays it cautious after last week's hot CPI. No major earnings this morning, but the big banks start reporting tomorrow, so volume and positioning may stay light into the close. Let's hit some names on the move this morning. Tesla, TSLA, like I mentioned, down pre-market after price cuts. Watch $160, that's a major technical level, and a breakdown there could trigger more downside. Nvidia, down 1% pre-market, but still holding above $880. It's been leading tech, and if this one rolls over, it'll drag semis and the Nasdaq with it. Bank of America, BAC, little movement pre-market, but this is one to watch into tomorrow's earnings. UnitedHealth, UNH, up 2.3% on solid Q1 results and raised guidance. Could give a lift to the healthcare sector off the open. Also, keep an eye on Apple AAPL, there's chatter of potential delays in their AI rollout. Not confirmed, but it's circulating in trader circles this morning. From a technical lens, here's what I'm watching. S&P 500, cash, 5,120 is the key support today. If that breaks, I'm eyeing 5,080 next. On the upside, bulls need to reclaim 5,160 for momentum to come back. Nasdaq 100 to 18,050 is immediate support. Below that, 17,800 is the next zone. Dow, 38,450 is holding for now, but 38,200 could be tested if we get a hawkish Powell tone. VIX, creeping up towards 17 this morning, not panic mode, but it's ticking up quietly, and that tells me to stay alert. Here's my game plan today. I'm staying nimble. I've got Tesla and Nvidia on short watch lists if weakness continues. I'll be trading lighter size ahead of Powell's speech, not trying to be a hero. If we get a clean rejection at resistance on the S&P, I may scale into a short index position. But I'm keeping tight stops either way. Let's see how the market digests those housing numbers and reacts to Powell. My eyes will be on volume and breadth into midday, those will tell the real story. If you're trading this morning, stay sharp and protect your capital. Drop a comment below with your top watchlist stock or setup today. Let's build some ideas together. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want these pre-market setups delivered daily before the bell. See you at the close, and trade smart out there.